Step inside the neon glow where the world just seems to slow. Nods and Rachel got the scoop with news to make you jump and hoop. Cats on camera, lights and bars, waffle stomping means no fuss. AI art in pixels gleam, hammer Venus just a stream. Welcome to the machine room. Every week the headlines boom. Laughter echoes through the night. In the neon.
Give it up for your host, Naztradamix and Hammer of Venus.
Oh shit! Hello, everybody. I didn't hear none of the music, so I didn't know when it's set up or anything like that. We just appeared. Welcome to the Machine Room Podcast. I'm your host, Naztradamix, and along with me is your real host. The reason y'all come here, DJ Hammer of Venus. I don't even think I have my freaking DJ thing ready.
There you go.
You hear it? You hear it. I don't hear it, so you
Yes,
have to
yes. I
help me
hear
out
it.
there. I
It's
don't
good.
hear it. I probably just blew out everybody's eardrums. But yes, Machine Room Podcast, we're
did.
back.
You
Thank you
did.
for anybody that's here today. It's gonna be a hangout session with some screenshots for the news. So we're gonna run it, but surprise, if you've been a Machine Room Podcast loyalist and been listening for a while, you remember that our last guest was the great, the phenomenal Skip. What was it? Frontz? There you go.
Frontz
Okay. Skip
Jr.
Frontz Jr. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Skip Frontz Jr. Again, I don't hear the claps or anything like that, so I'm just assuming it's clapping right now.
Hello, all you out there in Radio Land.
How
Nice
have
to see
you
ya.
been? I know she, keeps in touch with you. You guys are besties, but I haven't heard from you since the last time you've been here, which was a fantastic show, by the way.
Yeah, I had such a good time. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm glad you did, and we did as well. So it's good to have you back. She's like, "Do you mind having Skip?" And I'm like, "Sure, why not?
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
No problem." You're here.
Wait.
I'm over here raising the wrong thing. I'm supposed to raise this. Sorry, my headphones. There you go.
I said when to
Oh.
have Skip back on the show, and you said, sure, I'm going to set up soon. The sooner the better. He's in.
There you go. She quoted me
That was not
verbatim.
verbatim.
I just want to point out that I was on the toilet when I did all that, so I was busy.
I mean, most of my invitations do come in that form, so I
Yes.
understand.
Yes, I was busy. I just got home. I'm tired of shit. I'm just like, sure, man. Whatever. Let's
I'll
let's
let
do
you know
this.
once I finish the paperwork.
Yeah. I was dropping the kids at the pool, man. I had a
That was
I
the
had a
conference.
meal. I had a meal. Yes, I was at a bar where it was just my coworkers and I, and we were hanging out. I had a burger. It was a fantastic burger, some pretzels with a cheese dip, and
Ooh.
the whole purpose was to play pool table. And we had the pool table, but by the time I was going up to play pool, the pool table messed up or something. All the balls stayed inside. They wouldn't come back out. And we were trying to, they just spent I don't know, maybe 30 minutes trying to figure out how to get all that shit to come back out. Cause it's not one of the, we asked, do you have to pay? They're like, no, it's free play. Just keep going. But somehow they all got stuck in there. I never got to play, but it was still cool. We were just all hanging out and whatnot.
It's free play, only you can't actually use the pool balls.
Yeah, exactly. They go oh, this happens all the time. And they had 2 pool sticks tied up together with something at the end that they had to put in there to try to get all the balls out. So it happened before, but they couldn't
Somebody
figure
has
it out.
to go home at the end of the day and tell their significant other or friends about their job.
Yes. how was your day at the bar today? Ah, let me tell you, man, the pool table again.
I'm so fucking tired of that pool table. Oh my god! If they don't get rid of that thing within a week, I'm done. I'm fucking done.
And people keep picking it up, and it's like, don't lift it because it's leveled. It was something. I like to give a shout out if you're watching and you see visually us right here. There's the chat right there. You can see it as well. So I'll give a shout out to those people that are here in the chat. Phantom, Broly, Cynthia, Vixen, and of course the Extreme. Thank you guys for being here right now in the chat, being a part of the show.
I love that. Of course, the extreme.
Of course, the Extreme. Sorry, I thought I had a little piece of hair in my mouth. That's what happens when you have a beard.
surrounding it.
That's what happens when you have a beard.
That's what happens when you eat pussy.
Haha! I don't have my drunts button anymore because I haven't. I have a
You know
new
what hippie
keyboard.
girls and rolly cigarettes have in common? They both make me go.
Mm-hmm.
I just wipe, like, I just go bah and wipe it on something.
To your shirt.
Here's Hammer's postcard.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Bah.
I see.
Bars.
Bars, all the bars. Are you guys ready for Friday the 13th?
That's tomorrow.
That happens after Thursday. That's sure. That happens after Thursday the 12th. Yes. It's tomorrow.
Just so you know.
So you know.
Planned on making euros. That's gonna be my Friday the 13th treat, I suppose.
Yeah, Friday. That's what I'm talking about. Shout outs to Kana. Got all chucked up when they finally announced the I was gonna say Gears of War. It's God of War though, trilogy. That's right. God of War trilogy remake. Remake? What do you call it? Yeah. It's gonna come out.
The original?
Of the original, yes.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Which is also good for me because I didn't really play the original. Then I started playing the first one. Well, first I started with the handheld ports. I beat those. And then I was like, all right, because they were like prequels, right? They played as prequels. And then I went to the first God of War and I got a little far, but then I just got stuck because, it's all puzzles and whatnot. But it wasn't a puzzle part. It was a part where you had to walk on beams and dodge fucking blades. Yes. And the camera angle, you couldn't really adjust the camera angle because, it's fucking PlayStation. So it is what it is. And it was just, I just gave up. Plus, also, it was part of the PlayStation fucking premium or whatever shit. And I just stopped paying for it. I didn't want to, So now that there's a remake and hopefully it'll be better, maybe I can finally actually.
So. That's what I thought about the Resident Evil HD remake. It still was like tank controllers.
No, but I think they actually remade them. Because they did all the Resident Evils to be more of the mechanics of, because after Resident Evil 4, that changed the whole game, all the games became like Resident Evil 4, and then they went back and they made the games like Resident Evil 4. So all those games have been remade to have that kind of gameplay.
Where do you see that?
Where do I see that? I mean, it's been happening. A lot of people I know love Resident Evil, so, they're all about that shit. I don't.
Especially Danny Boy.
Especially Danny ID. Shout out to Danny ID, wherever he's out there doing his thing. Possibly
they did a great remaster of the Uncharted trilogy for PS5, and it's so good. The first game is still just absolute unwashed dog shit ass. I don't know. I can't come up with enough horrible insults in the span of time that I need to describe it. But however, they remedied that with part 2.
Uncharted? Yeah.
Yeah, the first one's just Uncharted. It was terrible.
Yeah, the first one is not exactly like the go-to. It was enjoyable, but it's not the go-to. 2 is god tier, and 3 is close to that.
I just started 3 on my streams today.
They're good. They're good. Those are the ones that I don't think I had a PS3. They were on PS3 first, right? Or 4.
Well, the first one was like 2007.
So was that a PS3 or 4?
That's roughly, I think, 3.
I think it was a 3. And I just like got my hands on the system, and by the time I got my hands on the system, I believe all 3 games just came out, or the third one just came out. So I was like, sweet, and then I just played them one after another. And that's what I
Did you
always
actually
wanted the
make it all
system for.
through Uncharted 1 happily?
I made it through. I don't know if I mean, I didn't play the others yet,
See, it was
so
so shit you couldn't even remember it.
all I remember all I remember was a lot of shooting at the end. That's all I
It's
remember.
the controls, I mean, that might as well have been carved in clay tablets.
That's all I remember was the shooting at the end. But
The jumping was the worst jumping ever.
yeah, it was just a game. It's when you think Uncharted, you think 2. For real.
Yeah,
Two.
they figured out what the hell they did wrong. I'm amazed that he got a sequel, personally.
good enough to make a
Not
sequel.
bad.
They spent more time. You spend more time playing it than they spent developing it.
What I really love about Uncharted is that it changed the game so much that the people who did Tomb Raider was like, oh, maybe we should make it like that. And then Tomb Raider became like fucking god tier, in my opinion.
I love the really gritty version. A lot of people look down on that because it's a little more horror oriented than they're used to from Tomb Raider, and then B, she's consistently covered in blood and mud and stuff. So therefore, people who cry instantly when there's anything less than some buxom bouncing video game character. For some reason, I don't know, when you actually make women look like women in video games, there's a certain group of dude gamers whose penis just falls off instantly.
I want my titties big and barely any clothes on her.
But she still needs to be able to climb and fight, and like she needs to still be able to absorb armor like hits, even though she's wearing,
Did you see what Burley Fist made in the Discord?
I
What
did
now,
not
huh?
see what Broly Fist made in the Discord. She is never
honestly.
protected by armor
I'm stealing that.
because she got guns. What I liked about those were
Yeah.
when they redid the Tomb Raiders, it was more like an origin, like a real origin. So when you got to the when she got the guns, it was kind of a big deal, and it wasn't even the first game. What was it, a second or third game? I don't know when you finally get the guns and became Laura Croft. Or as Doom.
Well, in the first one, you started off with them. You started off right away, in like the cave with the wolves
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah.
What were they called? Like Rise of the Tomb Raider and something of the Tomb Raider.
Yeah, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, and then Legacy of the Tomb Raider. And the third one, the first 2 were really great, but the third one I have a problem with because all it is like fetch quests, but also they take away your guns and you like only have a bow and arrow and you're fighting against these giant dudes who can like spear you through the head like instantly. It really wasn't very fun. However, the first 2, especially that second one where it takes place in the gulag.
Mm-hmm.
In the Goon Lounge.
They were taking it from
in the goulash.
It was that time period of Hunger Games was the shit and bow and arrow girl was hot.
Well, it's technically a version of a sniper rifle.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot more silent, and it's just as accurate.
And you could get your arrow back.
Yeah, you can. And you can.
And then like, thank you. At least that's what Walking Dead taught me.
So, just curious, since we're sitting here having a great video game conversation, I've had this conversation with Hammer already. And what is the one video game that when you think about it, you're like, no, fuck that. No, 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 don't even.
Like I hate it.
Mine, mine would have to be Battletoads.
Like you don't want to deal with it.
Yeah, like as in like you never got to beat it, but there was this one part that was just ridiculous. Like it haunts you to this day.
Oh shit! That's a toughie. I
If
can't
anybody ever tells me they beat Battletoads, I just tell them a stone cold fucking liar.
with cheat codes.
It's a litmus test.
With fucking cheat code
How do you hit
on
that bike ramp? There's no cheat code to help you hit the bike ramp.
on a freaking emulator. Marble Madness. Wow, you took me back there.
Marble
finally.
Madness. I remember that one. That
Marble
reminds me of Snake
Madness.
Rattle and Roll.
That took me back.
I if I'm playing against the computer, it's gonna be something like Ninja Gaiden or Metal Gear.
God, Ninja
Uh,
Gaiden.
Yeah, I have PTSD from that shit.
Regressive and unfinishable.
Yes.
The Extreme mentions Comic Zone. Comic Zone is a technically 2 life kind of game. You get, if you died so early, they give you another life. But as difficult as that game is, it's not impossible. I have beaten it maybe twice, maybe a little bit more. Regardless, it's a game that I have fun playing, and I'll play it I'll play the game until I reach as far as I can reach, and then if I die, it's like, oh well, let's start again because it's just a really fun beat 'em up kind of freaking game.
That's
But
how the old like Double Dragon and shit.
yeah, it's one of those games
Bro,
where
that-
you gotta know the pattern. Once you start knowing the pattern, then you can keep going forward and forward and forward.
Dude, the Ninja Turtle thing where you can't touch the seaweed,
Oh my god, yeah, that's PTSD
Unplayable.
inducing.
unplayable.
I would tell you what I
The-
do hate in video games, and I wish they would stop it. I don't know if they've done it lately, but some games still do it. And what reminds me of this is Beautiful Joe, where my friend let me use it. I played it. I was loving this game. I was like, oh snap, Beautiful Joe, this is an awesome game. But
Bubble
please,
Bubble.
please do not have a game where I beat these bosses and then at the very end I have to repeatedly beat the bosses I beat already. I already
Yeah.
been through that shit. Like I don't
And
need
they
to go
spawn
through it
into their
again.
secondary form.
Yes, I don't know. Stop that shit. That pissed me the fuck off. With
Yeah,
That's
Beautiful
like some
Joe.
SNK boss syndrome.
Oh,
fuck
don't
that
get me.
shit.
I love my SNK games. I love my King of Fighters and all that. But yes,
some
I
Samurai
do.
Showdown.
I do hate the fucking bosses.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason it's called SNK boss syndrome.
Is such a bitch. And then you
Can we
lose,
get-
and then
can we
they
get rid
give you the little
of
pity
draft
shit. Like
vote?
they give you the pity shit. Like, oh, would you like to do this again with giving them half life because you're a little bitch
Yeah.
and you can't finish it?
It's just insult to injury. Like
Yeah.
putting salt in the wound.
Sometimes I am like, man, fuck you. Yeah, man, shit.
Would you like
Got
to
this far.
continue? Yes, I would. No, you won't because you're a little bitch. But I want to continue.
You can only beat him with half a life.
That
Stop
sounds like
lying. You don't
bitch in
want to
here.
continue. Yeah, can we get rid of the tall grass trope? The thing about Ubisoft games is the better they make their games look, the worse their storylines get.
They focus on just
The wrong shit.
how it looks.
It's just some cobbled together Mad Lib shit.
ChatGPT is your friend.
Dude, I be using that shit all day.
I know, right? It's
I
beautiful,
never use
especially
it.
when
Never.
I use it when I call off and I want to sound really, really good. Like, hey man, tell me something to for me to call off because I got this, and they're like, blah blah blah, copy paste it, put my little tweak to it, bam.
I see Farmley said ghosts and goblins piss me off. Yeah, and super ghouls and ghosts. Both those games, so difficult. Super fun, so difficult.
One that
Super green.
one that many people always mention is the Lion King game, but I didn't have that much of a.
I beat the Lion King game.
Yeah, exactly. It's possible. I did it as a kid. Yeah, a
Yeah.
little challenging, but it's beatable.
I mean, the herd scene, the stampede was the worst of all of it, but like,
I think again, it was just pattern. From what I hear, a lot of people have trouble with the um I'm gonna be a king part where you're just like jumping onto giraffes' heads and swinging and stuff like that.
yeah.
But it was simple. I don't know. It's not that hard. What was hard was
Like
Michael Jackson's
it wasn't Bionic
Moonwalker.
Commando levels of hard.
Ooh, no, it wasn't. Shinobi 3, I had that. I never beat it. I saw my friend beat it. I never beat Shinobi 3.
Dude, I used to play Shinobi 2 on Game Gear like religiously while listening to the Crow soundtrack.
Oh, someone had
That's
a Game
appropriate.
Gear.
I have
appropriate.
every attachment for Game Gear. It was fucking
Jesus.
awesome.
Yeah.
All 18 speeds. Wait a minute, what?
I always wanted. There was this one because back then you had magazines and they showed you all these other different fucking systems that you never heard of. But there was something for Genesis. It was like a Game Gear, but it'll play the Sega Genesis cartridges, and it was called the Nomad, I think. And I thought that was so
heard of
cool.
that.
As a kid, I was
Did
like,
that come out around the same time as the Sega CD?
Man,
that didn't go nowhere.
Tomcat Alley was a really good game. That was the best game that they had on the Sega CD. Cliffhanger was balls. It was about as good as the movie.
Yeah, it was called a Sega Nomad, and you would use your own cartridges on there. So it was really a portable Genesis. Ahead of his time, man. Sega, I'm telling you. Sega was ahead of his time.
Away from your baby warrior.
Nintendo Power Magazine was awesome. There's a
Altered Beast. The game
people
ruled.
power up. I think I have
Away
that
from
here.
your baby warrior. That's just all I hear.
Right here.
Power up.
Power up.
There we go.
Oh no.
What happened?
Damn it! I don't
She's
have Nitro
panicking.
anymore. I can't play it.
Oh, she don't have Nitro. She don't have WCW Nitro anymore.
No.
It's okay.
Alter Bestiality. Yep, that was the sequel. No, it wasn't.
Altered Bestiality.
That was the porn parody of Alter Beast.
Good God. Is it like
Altered
one of the
Bestiality.
monster fucker porns?
Yeah, that's what
Rocket
it-
launcher.
There we go. There we go.
There you go. Metal Slug.
That's when he says this before he gets in there,
Power up.
rips his clothes off, and gonna take it.
Then it's all cold and it's all.
That is it for us today.
Meanwhile, that's great. Aside from that, how was the rest of the play, Mrs. Lincoln?
Damn.
It was cool.
What you got going on that you can plug?
Oh, we
I
got
know you
the
were talking to
Viper
me,
TV.
right?
I was like, well,
Yeah, which one of us you talking to here?
yeah, Viper TV Live. It's a stream that I do every day at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's kind of a Q&A situation. You can pop in and ask me anything about any topic.
There you go. So, The Extreme, you like to ask questions. You could pop into Viper TV, ask him anything, anytime, every day. Bam. He got questions, boy. He got all the questions you will ever need answered.
Well, we cover everything from, obvious gamer, comic book nerd type shit to, civics and politics. So, we'll go anywhere.
You know that there's been an announcement for like PlayStation Play or whatever, and Hammer, they showed and announced the John Wick game. Mm-hmm.
What?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Mm-hmm.
MWE The Extreme asks Skip, why do fools fall in love? To
Oh
which I
shit.
asked you, why do birds sing so gay?
Mm. They just
That's
do.
how you deal with the extreme.
You would play the fuck out of a John Wick game. Well, it's coming. It's not like the other one that they had, the Hex or whatever. There's an actual
If they,
John Wick
oh
game.
my god, imagine if they made a John Wick game but used Max Payne dynamics.
Well, it
Oh.
looks from the little short gameplay they showed, it gave me, I guess, Splinter Cell Conviction vibes
I can see that.
or Sleeping Dogs kind of vibe where you use your environment because he was like whacking people through cabinets and whacking them through car windows and doing fucking crazy little combos and then shooting their head. I mean,
What,
it
Sleeping
looked
Dogs?
it
Yeah.
looked dope. Like
I've been
Sleeping
meaning
Dogs.
to play that game so much.
What? You never played
But you
Sleeping
can't-
Dogs?
I've been meaning to for quite some time. The only problem is excuse me, I have to buy a hard copy because you can't download it. It's not available for download.
What? I
Um,
got it. Dope.
Brilly Fist says a John Dick game would be dope. Obviously, he meant Wick, which he fixed earlier.
No, it
but
was
a
a
John Dick game.
It was a Freudian
believe-
slip. He
is
wanted
that-
a
is
John
that
Dick
just-
game.
Is that like a Boogie Night simulator?
He wanted the John Dick game. They call me
He
the
just wants
Baba
to-
Yaga, if you know what I mean.
Judge Wick.
Yeah. Thinking I'm coming. You know, something like that.
You know, see, that's the thing is, if you give us a prompt like that and set us loose, Jeezy. It's like
Fine.
Borat in that fucking antique store.
Womp womp. Farming brings up that the Mummy 4 is in pre-production. Everybody's on board and it should be out in 2 years.
Can they bring Benny back?
He died
I know, but bring him back.
as a mummy.
Sure.
He's a mummy. GoldenEye they brought back.
Tara should do a HD remake of Dante's Inferno.
Yeah, I remember that. It was a side scroller, wasn't it?
No, it was 3D.
No, it wasn't a side scroller. It was a total like Devil May Cry, 3D beat 'em up.
Yeah.
I
it's
like
fun.
some beat 'em ups, but after a while, like it just ads upon ads upon ads. You know, you're just like, come the fuck on.
Favorite beat 'em up.
Exactly.
Like Final Fight and Streets of Rage.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's it right there.
I played the most recent Streets of Rage and I beat it. It was pretty great.
Yeah.
It had the same kind of art as like the new Ninja Gaidens.
Yeah.
I hate to bring it up again, but the Ninja Turtles game was one of the funnest beat 'em up games, especially.
Oh, the arcade game?
on time. Yeah.
Oh, do you remember the X-Men arcade game?
Yeah. All that stuff that they brought back and I got my hands on it. Now you can't get your hands on it. And if you got it, you got it. Like they
Well, I
redid
mean-
they redid the Turtles in Time, was it? And it was on the 360. And then they delisted it. So if you didn't get it, you don't got it.
There was a game that was available on Xbox only, and it's called Total Overdose, and it is one of the funnest games I've ever played in my life. It is like Max Payne meets Luchador meets Just Cause. It's it's so fun. If you have an Xbox and you're out there listening in Radio Land, do yourself a favor and play Total Overdose.
Oh, this looks like the Sam guy, wasn't it?
Oh, there is a game that's coming out right now that's in development called Samson that looks amazing. Like it takes place in the 90s.
Samson, bombing in the moon.
Like that bitch Alice Cramden. but it takes place in the 90s, and you're like driving around in like a fucking like GTO judge. It looks, like has that kind of dark, seedy Sleeping Dogs, Max Payne, thing going on. It's not out yet, but I've watched a little tiny bits of gameplay. I don't want to spoil anything, so it's really hard to not watch.
What's the
Just
game
like
called?
I'm looking forward to the
Which one you talking
Samson.
about? Samson? Oh, Samson. I think I know what you're talking
Oh,
about.
Dr. Samson.
Sorry,
The whole
I
the whole
was
game is just scoring reefer. That's the whole game, actually.
I was looking up the one you were
Do you
talking
want some
about, and
candy?
it seems interesting. And then it reminded me
Fine
that
China.
what is it? John Carpenter got a game coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Toxic Commando.
He does?
Yeah,
Babalu.
Yes! I cannot wait to play that. We have to play that on stream.
that's like soon, actually.
Samson and obviously the new Golden. I mean, not GoldenEye, but First Light. I have that pre-ordered already. I'm waiting.
The Bond movie. I mean, the Bond game.
Mm,
Yeah, that looks.
yeah. It's supposed
that
to be
looks.
combo Uncharted and Hitman.
That looks
Ooh.
really, really good.
Yeah,
I'm excited for
I
that one.
love
So
that,
that's why
man.
I've been playing the Uncharted series live on stream is sort of a warm up to when that time finally comes.
I think the only Uncharted
Okay.
I haven't played was the last one they took out, which was with the
Lost
girls.
Legacy or Part 4?
I
Did you
think the
play
one with the
Thief 7?
girls.
Okay, that's Lost Legacy.
Yeah, that's the only one I haven't played.
I heard it's wonderful. It's just short.
Really?
And they're finally making another Wolfenstein game.
What do you
Are they-
know? Another first person shooter. Woo!
Are they
God,
making
The
it?
Wolfenstein games are so much fun because you get to just brutally kill Nazis.
You just
and
get
you
to
don't feel
rattle out the
any kind of
Nazis.
guilt.
Speaking of the Nazis, the Saboteur, that's another great game that I really look forward to playing before James Bond comes out. Apparently, you're an Irishman and you're in France, and you have to use your wiles and your wits to stop the Nazis. And when you first start the game, it's all in black and white.
To stop me, the Nazis, a
Oh,
whole
dear.
bunch of me.
I just try to ensure you don't get demonetized. Okay, I can call them the
They're-
Hugo Boss
they're-
Brigade. It's another one of my
They're
favorites.
only like a foot tall, and you can just kick them. And it's
Mhm.
not.
Hey, wait a minute, man! You calling me short?
Yeet.
They all talk like me. Come on, man! Hey, man, get him,
I said we're beating up Nazis, not the Lollipop Guild.
man! Hey, I can
Although there'll
find
be
this.
an odd game where you just play as Dorothy, and as soon as you land, you just start punting munchkins.
Have you played the newer Wolfenstein games?
My friend had it, and I kind of like buzzed a little on it here and there. First person shooters, they just kind of don't take me there. There's a couple of them that I enjoy, like the RoboCop's pretty good just because, nostalgia and such.
Oh, RoboCop was so
But,
much fun.
I'll tell you one thing is when you're looking at like, new games coming out for 2026 and you're scrolling through and it's like, cool, first person shooter. Hey, oh, cool, look, another first person shooter. Maybe this next one will be, hey, great, guess what this one is?
The storyline, though, the Wolfenstein games.
Yeah,
is
that is true.
it's-
Like
it's
when
fucking
you were in
crazy.
court and they were like reading the sentence off to you, like the judge is all like, calling you a terrorist and the like, and then
Oh yeah,
Who you
the
calling
one that
you a
had like his two
terrorist?
daughters, though. That game was not as fun.
Oh, the co-op one.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it could have been better.
It could have.
Far
That's all
Cry
I'm saying.
5 had a pretty good co-op system.
It's sad to say I really haven't played those, and I have them.
Part 5 is a lot like watching the news right now. So just warning you.
Okay. Okay.
Although if you watch the news and you feel the need to react in a safe and harmless manner, Far Cry 5 is cathartic. I'll just leave that there.
Got it. It's like how
Um,
GTA 5 was cathartic for me back in the day when it first came out.
Man, GTA
oh yeah,
5,
it was.
still to this day, like I can just drive in that game. Just drive. Just put on music and drive.
I've so
Did
done
they,
that. I'm like, I had a rough day, and I'll go get on GTA Online and just drive around by myself.
Yeah.
did they update the music on there too, or they just kept it like it is?
Uh, I'm not sure. I know that there's, consistent like DLCs and stuff for that game, and I don't know if, one of them is a music patch or whatnot, but I always just listen to my own shit.
Because, for us,
Like we were
girl, you know
talking.
what it was. It was that fucking sonidito, whatever. Once that fucking song got, we will lose our damn minds.
We would fucking do like drag racing to that song. It
Every
was so fun.
single time. Drive-bys to it's
Not
sonidito.
that one.
Once you heard in the distance, you better fucking hide
Oh,
because
man,
we were about to run up.
I made a video about it on TikTok. It was like the first time I ever heard that song, and it's Roger from from American Dad.
Hmm.
When he ate the bird and all that, and he was tripping balls.
I don't remember
Yep,
that episode. I didn't see that one.
it's good.
Oh,
And I see
man.
the role playing servers for GTA 5 are really interesting.
What?
Yeah, there's like role play like there's people who play GTA 5 role playing. You're a cop, or you're a robber, or you're just working a job, and it's like, and this is all PC, I believe. They just role play in GTA 5.
Hey, I'm not here to yuck anybody's yum.
But
I personally don't do online gaming. People are dreadful in general, and especially when they have a chance to say whatever they want unfiltered behind a microphone.
Why do they always go for the N word?
It's
because
just,
how unfiltered can you get?
yeah.
That's the ultimate level right there. The funniest thing is that that Jeffrey Epstein was fucking banned from Xbox because he went too hard on people.
Well, no. He got banned because he wouldn't give Bill Gates medicine for his penis.
Where's
Oh
my
my God.
digits?
No, it's true. Like, it's in the emails.
There it is. It's late,
Like
but I got it.
he ended up getting the clap from, having relations, and unfortunately,
Sometimes when
it was
I'm
around
alone,
this.
I like to relate to
It was around the
myself.
same time that they were purposely, both Steve Bannon and Epstein were spreading the Pizzagate conspiracy, basically taking everything that was true that was going on, but being like, it's not us. Look at the Clintons. Look over here at the Clintons because it was election time. So that's the terrifying part, is that everything that we was hearing about, all that weird shit. Yeah, that's real. And I don't know if you watched the hearing with Pam Bondi yesterday. But
It was everywhere, and I like
crash out.
would
That's the only word for it.
I would like
Internationally, they're
tune in,
using the
and then
words
it'll be
crash
like right
out.
there, and then I'm just like, you know what? I'll just get the Cliff Notes later because it was just pissing me off. Just it was just pissing me off. I'll just get the Cliff Notes later.
Yeah, that's the best thing to do is just see, when people make the little gotcha clips or whatever, and
Mhm.
everything was a gotcha clip because she just crashed out every time. And then she was called out for doing a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde routine, like really nice to the Republicans, really mean to the Democrats, and that made her crash out even harder.
Mm.
So it's just really, really bad.
Yeah, it's bad.
Crash Bondi cunt.
Dude, can you put that in chat GPT and make like a game cover?
Oh my
Oh
god.
man.
That
Oh
would-
shit.
Cynthia for the win.
We have a
I
window.
love it.
That's the name of the episode.
What?
Crash Bandicoot.
Bandicoot.
That'll get the attention.
That's it.
Wow.
Ooh, wow, sick in the head. Sorry,
That's-
that's Peaches.
The Book of Truths.
That's really when you start. Where is it at?
I see that Farmley said that it needs to go in the Book of Truths. That's a thing in my Discord where it's where the best shit that's said lives.
Now, is the Book of Truth really truth though?
Oh, sir.
You know it.
It's like the Book of Truth is something you read when you're having just a shit day and you're like, man, I'm fucking over it. Everything, you open it and then immediately you're just wiping tears away laughing.
I do that on the regular. Just oh my god, let me tell you, because I mean, it just connected to this morning. So I head to the airport. That's where I work, and I'm at the terminal departure. And tell me why I saw Willy Wonka basically there. I kid you not, this man was so fly. He had a white hat. So I mean, his getup. I wish I took a picture, but it would have looked weird because I was just in the car, like, you know, and he looked right at me, so I'm not gonna be like taking a picture of the. But he had this coat that just went all the way down his legs, and it was in this blue, and had like gold or gray pattern. Look, I can't explain it other than this man looked very fly. And he looked like he was a real life Willy Wonka. Like that's how his attire looked. I swear, that man could have tripped and then got up and been like, "Ha ha!" You know.
Oh my god! But he did it. He did it.
Did you ask him if
Oh my
it was his unbirthday today?
No, I wish. I mean, I wanted a full conversation with this man because. Big
Sir, are
ups
you
to
best
him
friends
for
with a
dressing like that.
dormouse? How often do you consume tea?
Yeah.
And
I have questions.
sometime months ago, or not even a couple months ago, I swear I saw this tall Asian dude with the freaking long hair, but he had like tips. It was like red tips, and then all black suit. Okay, but he had the black coat on, but it was like a coat, like a trench coat kind of thing, but only over the shoulder. And he had a red tie, and he was walking with that over the shoulder, really swag, really tall, really dope. And I was just like, where did this guy from Yakuza just come out of nowhere walking through this damn terminal? But he was he stood out. There was these two people literally that just stood out. They
I
looked
wasn't
like they were
expecting to
video
meet a
game
real life
characters in
Tekken
real life.
character today.
What was that?
Said I wasn't expecting to meet a real life Tekken character today.
Yeah, man, like that guy. Yeah, that guy got my attention. That was dope. It's like I want to be
Well,
him when I grow
when
up.
you got it, you got it.
He had it, and the thing is, though, he wasn't like super skinny. He was a little chunky boy too, but he pulled that shit off, man. He gave no fucks.
Dude,
Dude, if you got drip,
yeah.
if you got drip, you got drip.
He had drip, dude. I was slipping. I almost slipped walking by him because the drip was so much. I almost died there.
So much drip. Hashtag so much drip.
So much drip.
I almost
got
slipped in
me
your drip,
slipping.
sir. Pardon me. You were leaving a trail behind you like Slurm. It was like a Slurm trail of charisma. I got caught up in it like a tractor beam.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you want to talk about snail trails? No, I'm kidding.
No, I don't really. Actually, I'm pretty good. I know what they are, and well, you know.
This guy really didn't make the Crash
I do.
Bandicoot.
If I was brought onto a panel to discuss it, I suppose that I could put in my 2 cents. But aside from that, it's not really a topic I feel that I can really
He put in his 50
pontificate
cents.
upon.
It'll be 50 cents.
Which one? The Bondi-C?
Oh, that's what. Yeah,
Snail
I just saw
trails.
that.
Yeah,
Trail.
she just crashed out the entire time. And then the best part is when a Republican, Thomas Massey, actually catches her red-handed and says the words "I caught you red-handed" in Congress, and she crashes out and says he has Trump derangement syndrome. So anybody out there in radio land, whenever they hear those three words, that means you caught me, I don't have anything, or I just feel the need to insult you because when it comes to my knowledge of civics, if brains were dynamite, I wouldn't have enough to blow my nose.
Right. Got nada.
But did you guys
We're
like
gonna
Benito
do,
Bowl though?
Fajita Bowl?
The Benito Bowl.
Oh,
I
the
didn't
Super
watch
Bowl?
that. It was
Yeah.
nice.
I mean, I personally don't really like pop music, so I didn't really tune in. I didn't care one way or another. I know the other one was,
Dreadful.
I watched the Kid Rock Super Bowl performance with my cousin, and all we got was this lousy pregnancy. So it's like,
Lousy pregnancy. It's just so funny how that thing just caused so much fucking bullshit from that side, man.
It's always fucking bullshit from that side. They're
Well,
trying
there's,
to fucking install a fascist police state into what's that word? Totalitarianism.
yeah, they're just trying to turn our democratic republic into a police state, monitored by Peter Thiel. Which is, did y'all see that Joe Rogan's been shitting a golden kitten, sorry, because well, it seems like Elon Musk, Peter Thiel. Should we keep going? How many people he had on his show that are in the files?
Man, I read like one sentence of the files and I was like, I'm fucking done. This is disgusting.
It's bad, but we aren't mad enough as everybody that's watching this is.
They're also not showing everything still.
There's a goddamn reason, because I said this on a stream. I said it's really important that people not consume it. No consumption in the form of being informed, because a lot of this is literal pure evil. And the human mind isn't meant to be able to grasp that level of pure evil, because everything that we know that's like that has been fiction. A movie, a book, a comic, a video game. But unless we're actually going back into the dregs of history, these sort of acts in real life is just a level of unspeakable evil that we're not used to being able to comprehend. And the worst part is because it's done by the most wealthy people, they just smile at you and go, "What you gonna do about it?" That's why we should be a lot mad.
Well, that's the problem. They're not doing anything about it. Like, isn't there all the
luckily
evidence
we
right
have
there?
Chris, and it's being pointed out that our current Department of Justice has no problem redacting the names of the predators and doxing the names of the survivors.
Mm-hmm.
So Bondi got called out yesterday in Congress, and
Bondi cunt.
this isn't going away. It's not going away.
It's Bondi cunt now. Remember that.
Crash Bondi cunt.
Exactly, man. Where the fuck is Ja? Where's Ja Rule? I need to know his opinion on all this shit too.
I know, right? I sent you a
Bark if
DM.
you're in agreement, Ja Rule.
He was
Isn't
like,
that DMX's job?
I remember when he came out. I was like, who's this DMX wannabe? At first, that was my
That was
first.
fun.
Is this BMX?
That was my first. That's my first impression of fucking Ja Rule when he came out. I was like, who's this DMX wannabe? He was all and all that. I'm like, no, man. You ever seen that one clip? It was DMX with Chris Rock. I guess it was from a Chris Rock stand-up special, and they're in jail. And DMX like, yeah, I don't want to be a rapper. I want to do something else. And he started singing, and this guy, you could hear someone in the jail sort of like, shut up. He was like, and DMX go like, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to be sensitive here. With the N word, I'm not gonna say it, but yeah.
Right.
I killed it. I killed it. You have to see the video. It was funny. It was funny.
Right.
Right.
I think I know what video you're talking about.
Yeah, someone showed it to me. Let's flip the script. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to talk about some other bullshit. It is time to screenshot the news. But first, let me make sure you guys see this shit. I got you. Don't worry. I got you. Sharing screen. Oh, man, did that fuck up everything, though?
No.
Yeah, my end, it fucked up everything.
Oh, yeah.
Can I do this without having it pop up on me? Show my screen share.
You can do anything.
Okay, but can I take that out of there? Welcome to the Machine Room Podcast, where shit just doesn't go as it's supposed to go.
It'd be all fucked up.
It does be off. You know what? I don't even need it right now. Anyways, you guys see it, right?
I see
Yep.
the main screen.
New looks at Lego Crocs reveal.
There you
will
go.
Cost
There you go.
$150.
Just
Yeah,
screenshot the news.
Why? Is my first question.
Well, yes, you already heard Trip say it. Try stepping on a Lego. New looks at Lego Crocs reveal will cost $150 because you know why? Lego. It's a brand. People pay for it. It's an expensive brand. People pay for it.
It's bougie. They're so bougie. Remember back in the day, you could go in the store and buy like a little $5, $7 package, and like you got like a little car to build a house.
Mm-hmm.
$7
And then Lego
now.
started getting crazy, and you could build like entire pirate ships and shit. And
Yes,
I got
yes.
into that for a while because it passed a lot of time. And when you lived in the country where I lived, before you started playing, guitar, you needed to do fucking something. And
Exactly.
I don't know. So, are they actually comfortable, or does the inside of it feel like stepping on Legos? Is this like for the ultimate masochist?
That'll fucking suck if it wasn't comfortable.
You
But
have to do
no,
river dance in Lego Crocs.
I believe
Dude,
they
those
are
things
comfortable.
hurt as fuck when you step on them.
Why the
I
hell?
said
won't it show
where?
up?
I'm so fucked up.
This shit won't show up for you. Oh, fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. But yeah, I mean, you could still get like real cheap Legos, but if you want the more intricate ones, they are expensive. They will always be.
Yeah, if you want the
Yes.
actual sets and stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
I've seen entire, Millennium Falcon, like this big made of Lego,
Yeah, that's the shit right there.
It just takes some time, it does.
It does. That's why I have I have a whole bunch that have not been built yet because we just haven't got to it. But and we went through a phase. We have a whole shelf here that is just Legos. We built them, we put them up, and it looks really cool. I got like my first one was the Ecto, the Ghostbuster Ecto one.
Oh, cool.
That was my first one, and that was like, all right, let's keep going. This is fun. I have 3 Back to the Future DeLoreans. Why, you
Yeah.
ask? Because
don't
you
know.
can make either one of the damn cars from the trilogy.
Right.
So
Oh,
they
yeah.
got me, and I was like, all right, fine, I'll get 3 of them. They're not cheap, buddy.
Oh no!
Why did you?
Speaking of
Why did you
Ghostbusters,
get
I just
3?
recently oh wait a minute. Go ahead, Rachel.
What happened?
Oh no, I'm done. I don't know what I said.
I didn't want to cut you off.
It's this. She's like that a lot, yo. We've been talking about something, and then she's like, "I have no idea what's going on here." You're like Towley. You're like Towley.
Marijuana affects the memory.
I have no idea what's going on
That's
here.
the melon. That's the melon of the fucking town.
Oh shit.
So I streamed the Ghostbusters video game, and man, I don't know if you've played it since it's been remastered, like for PS5, but
No.
Oh yeah.
oh
Yeah.
my god,
Oh yeah.
that is everything I wanted as a child and more.
I love when that game first came out. It is one of the few games that I played and wouldn't stop playing it until I finished it. I broke night with that fucking game. I was
Dude, including the
addicted.
cherub level.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the cherub level's the worst thing known to man.
Oh my gosh.
Addicted. And then when they remastered it, yeah, I went and got it. I basically got it on the computer, on my Xbox, on PlayStation. I just kept getting it in every single fucking console.
It looks so good, and it's a total fan letter. There's so much fan service in that game, and I appreciate it. I appreciate every single little trope that they put in that game. Every single little thing, all the way from calling the trophies shit like the flowers are still standing to yeah, like they just really, really knocked it out of the park.
I technically still consider it the third one.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah. It's
The whole storyline is great. I mean, they even had Brian Doyle Murray, they had Annie Potts, they had everybody. The only person they didn't have was Rick Moranis and Sigourney Weaver, but there was no need for them.
Because Rick wouldn't come back. I so wanted him to come back in the new ones, and he wouldn't come back. But he'd come back for Spaceballs.
He'll come back from Mel Brooks.
He always come back.
Rick probably doesn't want to work with Bill Murray. Going back to those SCTV days. Not to mention, Harold Ramis isn't around, and he was always kind of the moderator.
That's true. That's true. R.I.P. to Harold.
Yeah, R.I.P. Harold. He was big time.
He was.
Chicago's going all the way to Stripes and.
So, are you getting these damn shoes?
Me? No. No, I'm not getting
it.
What was the movie where Harold Ramis played this person's dad, and he goes in and somebody covered the bathroom in shit? What was that movie?
Oh,
the Dumb and Dumber prequel.
That was Bob Saget.
Yeah.
That was Bob Saget on that one. It probably was another movie, but I know the Bob Saget one was Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, there was that one. No. This was specifically. Yeah, I cannot remember the name of the movie right now.
Google that shit.
We was talking about that. Actually, it was funny, Nas, because this genuinely feels like it. We was talking about how before the internet, you'd be sitting around Denny's with like seasoned fries and cigarettes and coffee, and you'd be sitting there just talking about pop culture and this, that, and the other, and then you'd get into an argument, and finally it would get heated. And you're like, no, motherfucker, I know I'm right, and you're wrong. And then you part ways. And obviously you're still friends and whatnot, but you get home, and the first thing you do is you call them up, and you're like, yeah, motherfucker, Oliver Platt was in Lake Placid.
Shit. You know what? It sounds like me, though. It sounds like me.
What's what I mean? It is a subculture.
My roommate thought the dude that played the... what is it called? The Jewish hammer guy?
The Hebrew Hammer?
Hebrew Hammer?
Hebrew Hammer. My old roommate thought the Hebrew Hammer guy was the same guy from Weekend at Bernie's. I'm like, no, dude, they're two different people. It was just like when IMDb was new. I looked at shut
Yeah.
up. I'm like, what did you say? What did you
That's why I've
say?
always said the age of wonder is gone, because there would genuinely be that back and forth, you know what I mean? And good or bad, you know,
Right.
it actually did enhance your social skills. And now instead you're just like, yep, Oliver Platt was in Lake Placid. In Lake Placid.
I
You know
was
what
right,
Like-
motherfucker. That's when you say I was right.
But there's no passion. Where's the kayfabe?
Kayfabe's out the window. Where's it? Hold on, I'm trying
Speaking
to
of
figure
kayfabe, did you see everybody in AEW saying "fuck Ice" to the point where the referee was like, "I'm just gonna let this
I
keep
heard
going for a second."
out. Yeah,
I heard about it.
yeah.
That was not kayfabe, my friend. That was not kayfabe.
I think I also heard that
Oh,
they
I missed
didn't.
it here.
I think I also heard that they didn't bring out Brody. What's his name? It's not Brody Lee, is it? I don't know.
Honestly, I don't follow wrestling anymore.
Well, the wrestler that the reason that they were saying is because he's been, adamant about that and
he's-
wearing a T-shirt. Brody King,
Which is badass.
Yeah, Brody King.
Okay.
That they haven't brought him out recently because they don't want the audience to keep screaming it.
But why?
That's what I heard.
It's
That's
so
what I heard. It's just a rumor. I
American.
don't know if it's true or not, but that's what I heard. They haven't brought him out. I mean, they're
That's
gonna bring him out.
that's called
He's
that's called a cultural shift.
hmm
When they can't bring a wrestler out anymore because people start yelling about what their actual opinions about the government are. It's two steps away from being a Rage Against the Machine concert.
Where is Rage Against the Machines now?
Tom Morello's
Where's
on the front line
where-
protesting in
Where the
Minneapolis.
fuck is the NRA? Because they're always like, oh well, we need guns in case there's ever tyranny. I'm like,
What?
bro.
That, funny
What?
enough, the NRA actually got into the regime's ass when they said anything about, you shouldn't, you can't carry guns to a protest. They're like, excuse me? So there's a lot of things happening right now that's going to create a wonderful cultural shift for America, because a lot of people are realizing that A, they were played, B, that nobody likes them because of who they've decided to be, and then C, that it's really not a matter of left versus right. It's up versus down, and we're seeing the Epstein class get away with what they're getting away with, and
Right
everyone's real
versus
fucking
wrong.
tired of it.
Yeah,
Everyone's real fucking tired of it.
they are. Shout out to you, Farmly, though, your husband, for buying the Brody King T-shirt that says "fuck Ice."
Hell yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah, even some of the, as I call them, the dark spaces, the more extreme right wingers that I listen to get their rhetoric and kind of get my finger on the pulse of what they got going on. Dude, they're so black-pilled. They're like, I don't want to vote. I don't want nothing to do with it. Nick Fuentes literally is saying, I'm done with my audience. They're made of idiots and losers. I can't stand them. Like, dude, they're all just...
crashing. They're crashing out. Good.
They're crash bands. They're crash Bondi cunting, dude.
Fuck them. Fuck them, I say. But let's not fuck this actual official TMNT pizzeria opening up in Santa Monica, California, boy.
What?
I love Santa Monica.
Oh my god. Actual Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pizza.
It better be that like drippy ass, just cheese all over the fucking place.
Where you like
Pepper-
trying to like pile it on
Yes.
doing the circular bile.
There's like pepperonis hanging on
Speaking
for
of
dear
pizza,
life.
Yeah, that's good stuff right there. I'm having pizza tonight, so let's keep talking about it. I'm ready.
Here's the crazy thing. I just talked about this pizza and I like manifested pizza because it just came to the house.
Get the fuck out of here.
Dude,
That's
fucking
right.
Pizza W, everybody in the chat. Get yourself some pizza. Y'all deserve it.
Oh shit! Hold on.
Eat it in your bed. Do some pizza bed. Good for
Hello.
the soul.
Appropriate.
Yeah, it needs to be like the pizza in the Goofy movie. Damn straight. Exactly. That's. We'll hold the fort down. So, if you have any questions or comments, now's your time to go ahead and put them in the chat box, and we'll be glad to answer them. You might want to mute though.
We're just listening to him. It's coming.
Hello.
Dude, I totally like want to go to this fucking pizzeria.
Yeah. If I wasn't exiled from America by a draft dodger, I would I'd totally join you.
A baby raping fucking.
Dude, I just know that I'm a disabled veteran. He's a draft dodger, and I can't come into America because he says I can't. And I can't
That's
come have
stupid.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pizza with you.
Shit. Sorry.
Aw,
It's dreadful.
you will one
truly.
day. You will one day.
Oh yeah, when things get back to a livable situation, we can celebrate at the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pizzas.
That's
with
right.
Tyler.
Getting
Bet,
pizza with
bet.
the turtles.
And
That would be
Heather's
the
there for
that
some
would be the
reason.
Viper meetup right there.
And hopefully it's not just like a little pop-up or anything like that and it goes away.
Yeah,
That's
for
what
real. They
happens.
better have like mad arcade cabinets in there too.
Because here they did a
Oh,
Sonic
God.
the Hedgehog pop-up restaurant and it was cool, but to get in that shit was a line, and I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna wait in a fucking line for hours to get into a fucking little restaurant. No.
It is true.
Yeah. I ain't got time for that. I'm too old for that.
I remember when we got a Krispy Kreme in Amarillo. They had to have the cops come out and direct traffic. It was fucking ridiculous.
That's terrifying.
And then like 5 minutes later or 5 years later, they closed it down because nobody gave a shit anymore.
It was like the
man.
first season of The Witcher. First season
Is
was
this
just
me?
baller.
Yeah,
And
nobody.
bloody disgusting. Before tackling Spider-Man and Doctor Strange, Sam Raimi made his first foray in Darkman. So Sam Raimi reveals that a brand new Darkman movie has already been
Oh
written.
yeah. Remember the video game for
Hey.
Nintendo?
There was a video
No.
game for Nintendo?
Yeah.
I did not remember that.
You had
no.
to take on the various identities. I was a side scroller.
How cool is that?
Well, I
Yeah.
gotta find the
they
emulator
gonna-
of that one.
Are they gonna bring back Liam Neeson's?
Liam Neeson's?
Neeson's?
I don't know about that.
I mean, he can just wear the bandage.
Yeah.
Darkman
I'll be
was
excited
great.
for that.
That was right there in that section of movies that I like to call 90s cool. It's like Darkman, Blade, The Matrix, The Crow, like anything that was, I mean, for lack of better words, Edward Scissorhands kind of, you know what I mean? Like if you look at his setting when he's not in suburbia, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it looks like at any moment you're going to hear like, just paint your face and show a smile. You know what I mean?
The Phantom, that was one.
Yeah,
The Shadow.
Yeah. The Shadow was so Dick Tracy.
Dick
Dick
Tracy.
Tracy
colors.
slapped.
Dick Tracy's
hard.
colors, the colors that were used in that. Gang, I recommend going and rewatching it with how old you are now with those eyes and the idea of filmmaking, character development, and this, that, and the other. And watch Dick Tracy and look at it's a fucking masterpiece.
It is.
It's a
It is.
masterpiece, dude. All the way down to the ending.
And you got to give
I
it up to
even-
Warren Beatty for all that.
And Madonna.
Madonna during that
Hey.
time was just goodness gracious.
Mm-hmm.
Spoiler alert, Madonna's the
Balls
killer.
Damn, just killed it for everyone.
Just in case you haven't seen Body of Evidence. Wait a minute, what?
And speaking on such greatness of movies and actors and whatnot, we've got to give freaking a 10 bell salute and moment of silence and all for Catherine O'Hara, known best for Schitt's Creek, Home Alone, Beetlejuice, Best in Show, passed away at 71. She was our mother as a kid watching Home Alone.
It's true.
As you know,
Delia Dietz.
yep. And it's
She-
crazy
the
because
way
if
that
you
she
watch,
acts was-
go ahead.
the way that she acts is like psycho shit, like my mom. So I can relate.
If you watch Beetlejuice 2 now, it just makes it more special, I guess, in a way.
I have to. I haven't watched. Do we own that?
Oh,
Probably.
and James
I don't know.
Vanderbeek.
And
We just watched The
James-
Goods.
That's right.
Like literally
This
the
one
next
right
slide.
here. That's the next one right here. James Vanderbeek, best known for Dawson's Creek, Varsity Blues, has sadly passed away at 48 following a battle of colorectal cancer. Did I say that right?
Yeah, he
Aw.
didn't tell anybody in the
James
same way.
Vanderbeek.
My
Yep,
My
exactly.
ninja.
Exactly. Yeah. We watched
That's-
The Goods the other night. God, that's movie so.
That's what I
Everybody-
messaged Nas. I was like, dude, find this sound clip before it pops up.
that,
Didn't
oh,
happen.
you did? Oh, I didn't. My bad. My bad.
James Vanderbeek.
But when everybody was like R.I.P. James Vanderbeek and this and this and that, all I put up was that clip of James Vanderbeek, my ninja.
Yeah. Everybody else is watching Showering Asians Part 6, which actually became a joke in
This is the last one.
in my band, because we were always in hotels constantly.
Mhm.
And we'd be flipping through the channels and be like, so Adult Swim, Big Lebowski, edited, Showering Asian 6.
All right, let's keep this casual. Don't look at me. Don't look
at me.
Don't look at me.
One cool little fact about James Vanderbeek is that, do you remember when they did that? Eddie Shankar did that little small Power Rangers fan thing where he made it too edgy and
Yes.
shit. Yeah,
That was sick as fuck.
Vanderbeek played the former Red Ranger, so he was part of that, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was dope.
Wasn't
Yeah.
Vanderbeek also in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back?
He was.
Yeah.
He played Jason Mewes' character in the
Mhm,
Blood Man
yeah.
and Chronic movie. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Snoochie Boochie?
And he was extremely funny in that TV show Don't Mess with the Girl in Apartment B or whatever. Playing himself, just a heightened version of himself. He was very funny in that as well.
Oh, like Neil Patrick Harris did in Harold Kumar?
Yes. All praise MPH.
Yes.
Well, that was the last of the freaking screenshots. That was it. Now this screen can be going back. But yeah, it was,
everything has been about the fucking the Super Bowl and that Bondi check. Like
Yeah.
that's there's not much to because you know what prism.
yeah. But I knew when you said we
mean-
got Skip and you just had 5, I was like, that's fine because we're just gonna be having conversations with Skip. So we're
Yeah.
we filled up
Being
a
able
good
to-
time.
Being able to volley on most any subject is something that I find is easy with the Machine Room crew.
Yeah, thank you. I'm glad
don't
we're
give a
easy
fuck.
to conversate. Oh, and it was called "Don't Be a Bee in Apartment 23," I think, or so Farmley says. But yeah, it's definitely definitely good. What is it? That being said, if you're over 45 years old and your colonoscopy younger, if you have a history of it in your family, I should get my ass checked. And on that note. I'd like to thank everybody for being here. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you, everybody, for being in the chat. Thank you, Skip, for coming through and joining us once again. Yeah. Fortunately, I'm gonna have to cut it right here. It's been swell. If you want to come back, you're more than free to come back, man. It's all good.
Bars.
Oh yeah, thanks so much for having me. If you're watching this and you want to know where to find me, just look up the name.
That's right.
And until then,
Spell it. Spell it.
SKIPFRONTZJR.
There you go. And you can follow me on Twitch at Naztradamix, it says right here. And follow Hammer Venus at DJ Hammer Venus on Twitch as well. And
And Instagram and Threads.
there you go. And you can find everything Machine Room Podcast at machineroomepodcast.com. And on that note, y'all, love and peace. Remember, we're on this together. We're going to get through. And also, get your ass checked.
Get registered to
Welcome
vote.
to the machine room.
Yes, and let's hope that actually happens next time.
It's the same thing as getting your ass checked. Later, skaters.
Dude, my internet like went back to fucking dial.
Oh, yeah, you froze at the end. You just made this like face and a peace sign. You just froze like that. It was kind of nice. It was just like,
Merp.
that's how it was.
I should cut the credits and just like zoom in on that.
Yes. With eerie music.